Hey everyone, how's it going? Here we are. Sorry guys, we are missing Russell today, and he's our best guy as we know. And yeah, he was busy in some meetings, so I'm taking over. So this day, today we had few things. Everybody know about the listing, and tomorrow one more listing is coming out. And today we made a special day for Mazimatic. So let me introduce you. You guys must be knowing it. It's the same team of ePay, Mazimatic, everything is together. So here's a Karan, Aman, they are
Hey
together.
guys,
Hey guys,
So looking forward to it. So Karan, can you tell us more about Mazimatic? So we keep it small and quick. And
yeah,
yeah.
thanks MK for this quick introduction, and I think we definitely know the community. So myself, Karan, representing Mizimatic here today, and giving a brief about what the project is going to be doing in the coming foreseeable months. You guys have already, we've literally shared the latest gameplay, so people have seen the video of it and. The game, how the game flow is working, but today it's more about what Mazimatic is about, what is the utility behind it and everything. So if you can give me the control. Yeah, so Mazimatic is a multiverse of metaverses. Four metaverses, primarily casinoverse, partyverse, adventureverse, and influencerverse. So casinoverse is our phase one, and phase two follows with partyverse and so on. So Casinoverse right now it's in a phase two stage where we are almost ready with the integration. We talk about more Casinoverse in the next slides. Partyverse is something that we have started working on it. Adventureverse is a hardware based metaverse that we will be doing in the second quarter of 2023, and this is something that we're really excited about. It's one of the first of its kind in the metaverse space. And influencer verse is more to do with the page three segment of the world, and we're going to be involved with that. uh, the best part, as you can see, the Mazimatics metaverse features. One of the biggest advantage that we will be coming up with in case of Mazimatic is it's a mixed reality metaverse compared to the other metaverses in this space or any other space which are totally AI based. We are in a phase where the entire motivation behind the metaverse is to give the real life feeling. And what if there is no reality into it? So we've ensured that the gaming or the vibe inside the metaverse will be a mixed reality, and hence the mixed reality metaverse. Now, the second biggest thing is cross-platform gaming. That's what we are coming up with, because today metaverse is all about VR, but it's not accessible for any of us to have the VR access all the time. So we have ensured that even if you're on your Android or iOS or on your Windows laptop, you will be able to enjoy the gameplay. It might not be in the metaverse, but you can still play with the same person who is on the metaverse. So that's what we are introducing with cross platform gaming. Casinoverse is going to be totally embedded with the cross platform gaming features. And definitely the last one, which is a major missing in all the other competitors that you see, is the real life gameplay and avatars, which we have totally seen, and we felt the difference when we played our game. So and on based on that, we have ensured that the characters, the avatars are being used are real life. MK has also played one of them, so MK also knows that. uh, Coming to the major announcement, definitely one of the biggest announcements that we've just received a signed agreement from the team Polygon Studios, in terms of our partnership with them. So the Mazimatic is built on Ethereum network, but it is built on Polygon network. So it's a EVM, Ethereum Value Machine, but it will be based on Polygon network, and hence Polygon being our major technology partner. After a lot of negotiations and a lot of hard work put into, we have finally entered into an agreement where Polygon will be officially partnering with us in terms of marketing, in terms of tech support, in terms of even other support in the near future. So that's something very big breakthrough that we have gone in terms of Mazimatic. And Polygon is represented by Matic, and Mazimatic is also has Matic. So that's the connection that definitely has been built over the time, and definitely it has paid off today. So you guys will be seeing a lot of activity around Polygon's Twitter handles and other social media handles tagging Mazimatic. So that's something that we are looking forward, and the community in Polygon is definitely going to recognize the Saitama community here too, that we've got a strong community already back with us. So I think it's a merge of two strong communities coming together. So that's something that we are really looking forward to. The second partnership that we've also closed is TerraBlock. Now, this is one of the massive partnership in terms of utility in our metaverse, because this allows us to onboard literally any token that is there on this universe to play in the metaverse. So with TerraBlock, definitely we are going to utilize it for Saitama first, but the utility is for majority of all the tokens. So with TerraBlock, an automatic bridge is being created where the user can swap any token of his choice to the token that will be playable in our metaverse. So say a user has Saitama, or a user has say Solana, he will be able to swap using the bridge technology that we will be getting from TerraBlock, and he will be getting Mazimatic tokens, and that will be eventually used inside the metaverse. So that's something a groundbreaking technology that we have bought into the metaverse, and it will be live from in the casino verse. So that's what we are looking forward to, especially for the Saitama community to be able to use their Saitama bags, as they call it, in the metaverse. Next slide, please. Yeah. So again, because the focus is Casinoverse, that's our phase one, and which we are very excited about. It's as you guys have seen it, we've marketed it that way. We are the world's first licensed casino in the metaverse. We are definitely, and we've seen the improvements that have been happening at the back end. We are on the verge of closing of phase two and the beginning of phase three, the last stage in terms of development. The design of the casino, again, it was always kept in mind that we will be designing the concept behind Mazimatic was to access the places which are not easily accessible for a regular person. I haven't traveled a lot in the last maybe 2 years or so, but I still want to visit the casino back in Vegas or Venetian. So we've ensured that the design of the casino is based out in such a way that we don't actually miss our favorite places. So that's something that has been taken care of. Multiple onshore and offshore casinos will be available in terms of the casino verse. Best part is there is no hush hush talking going on in terms of the utility coming soon or maybe next year, whatever it is. We've been working on the project from long, and we've shown the gameplay already to the community. Community has seen it. It's a long 2 minute, 2.5 minute video, so that's been shown. So that's more about what utility we've done, and that by December is what we're expecting the metaverse to be live, but we will have a beta version live in November itself. Main thing, I would also like to talk about the licenses that we have in the casino. So we have more than 15 licenses that we will be working along with in terms of accessibility across the globe. Of course, there are few restrictions in terms of some countries where we cannot access easily, but those restrictions will also be overcome in couple of months time after we go live. But definitely, licensing was something that we had focused from the first, to ensure that we don't have any restrictions in terms of our operations, and we can assure you that we've covered that part of it. Again, cross-platform gaming, that's something that is very important in terms of metaverse gaming. That's where people are lacking the community, and that's something that we have ensured to break it. People using iOS, and one using Android, one using VR, the other using Windows, everyone will be able to access it. There's a flagship VR partnership coming up with soon. We will be announcing that too soon. They will be our flagship VR partners in terms of giving the VR access, in terms of compatibility to the Mazimatic gameplays. That's in pipeline. We are almost in terms of finalizing a special pricing for the community, Saitama community, Mazimatic community, everyone. And once that is finalized, we will be announcing this VR partnership soon. This partnership that is based out of Dubai, and hopefully we plan to close it within this month. Now, the roadmap for the project, it is very simple. Just and at first we start with the NFT sales. That's one massive thing that I'm going to talk about in the next slide. Then we go with the private token sales, the token sale at the private price, and then it will be a public sale at a few launch pads, and then launch of the beta casinoverse, and lastly a debut listing with top 10, one of the top 10 CEX, one or two of them. And that's already in the pipeline. We have started conversation with 4 top CEX, and we will be finalizing soon on those. But the entire gist behind this is to launch the beta casinoverse before the listing, to ensure that people see the utility is already out there in the market, and people will be able to see the demand, and that's what is going to take the listing, the opening to a high that we are expecting. Next. Now, this is something that we've been talking in the past for quite some time, and we wanted to discuss. I mean, we've received so many queries in terms of what is NFT, how is the utility coming out, and MK and me have we've discussed this a lot of time. So here it is. Basically, you guys have seen the NFT pitch deck on the Mazimatic.com. If you've not, I highly recommend you to see the deck on the Mazimatic.com website. It's a detailed deck on what each NFT does, and the utility of it in the metaverse, the monetary benefits that people get will be getting out of the NFTs, and a lot more. But to give a gist about the NFTs, there are 3 NFTs: luxury accessories, lady luck, and private tables, and all have different characteristics in terms of their pricing and what is the utility. But the common utilities are that all the NFTs will be getting a share of 10% of the total profits of that the casino will be making. So the pool will be allotted only to the NFT holders. The best part about these NFTs is this is not something like what you buy on OpenSea and just keep it in your wallet and wait for the price to rise, but you will be able to rent your NFTs in the metaverse. So say you bought a luxury accessories NFT of a watch or something, you will and you are using the metaverse maybe for a couple of hours a day, you will still be able to rent your NFTs for the rest of the hours in the metaverse. So that is one of the massive utilities that we are bringing in. And lastly, the NFTs will get you the access to the private sale of tokens. Now, this is something that we have thoroughly thought of it, and this is I can say a kind of commitment that we are giving to the NFT holders, that will be that they will get access to the tokens, uh, the first price of the tokens that will be offered to any of the investors. So, and that too, these tokens will be offered to the NFT holders at a discount of 10%. So they have an immediate profit of 10% in the first place when they buy the token. So that's something that we are definitely looking at. We have a small forecast or a moon sheet prepared by us. We'll showcase it in the next slide, but because these are the major NFT benefits or utilities you can call that we are focusing on. Apart from it, private table NFTs are the most cliche NFTs that I can say. Very rare in collection, just 250 of the total collection. And these private table NFTs are basically a direct owner. What you can say is owning your own table inside the casino. The profits will be directly attributed to you, and that's more of what the private tables do. But the whole concept behind here the NFTs is that to give the user just not an regular NFT but the feel of owning a casino, because you're getting the part of the casino, you're able to rent your NFT in the metaverse. So this exactly gives you the entire the feel, the vibe of owning that casino, that the casino belongs to you. So that's something that we had kept in target, and that's why we also will be keeping some of the NFTs for ourselves, by the way, as part of the team tokens. So that
Okay,
we
Karan, I got small question on this, which few
yeah.
people ask me when they ask about NFT. If I buy an NFT from you as a holder, and can I sell it back?
Yes, so that's definitely. I mean, if that's definitely there in the future. So what's gonna happen is right now it's gonna be a sale of NFTs, and people are gonna hold it till the metaverse goes live. And because NFT is one gateway to for you to buy the token at private sale, and as soon as the tokens are done, the metaverse goes live. Once the metaverse goes live, we will be having our own marketplace where the NFTs will be tradable in terms of whether you want to sell it, whether what's the current floor price of your NFT that is running around, and your rental of the NFTs. Everything will be put into one platform, and everything will be accessible for the people. So say you want to change hands on the NFT, now your NFT is getting very high profits. Say the NFT value is already doubled up, you can always sell it, and there will be buyers in the market. So that's definitely there, MK. Trading
And
is
I'm sure if you hold it, definitely you'll sell it higher because the value
exactly,
goes high. And
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 eventually,
as per
hopefully,
the numbers, definitely if I'm calculating the first 5 months, if the revenue is, for example, $1 million, people will share 100,000. After
exactly.
1 year, the revenue can go up to 3 million. So that's $300,000.
Exactly, and we do have the forecast back in the NFT deck also, and even here, but we've tried to be as conservative as 5% of what the world's largest crypto casino makes. So if that's to be taken, the holders are already becoming millionaires. I'm not going to go into that one part.
Yeah, no,
Uh,
it's just a few numbers,
Definitely.
and
Yes,
good.
and also yes. So that's definitely one of the largest benefit in terms of trading, and hopefully eventually when Fang kicks in, we will be listed there too.
Okay,
So
that's awesome.
that's yeah, that's more.
And guys,
Apart
I
from
don't
it,
know if Karan didn't told everybody the NFT will be sell in Saitama as well. You guys can buy in Saitama.
that's what the next part was. I was coming for I was coming to MK. Now, the why the NFT is because the casino profits are usually very huge, and that's why the profit parts that we are talking about will be substantial in terms of what we'll be giving. Also, what we have taken as a policy in terms of running it as a corporate is we will be diving in good amount of substantial amount of the profits derived from the business into the treasury wallet for the upgradation of whether it is the metaverse or whether towards buying back of the tokens for everything. Now, the NFT pre-sale is definitely only for Saitama holders and Saita Pro users before it is open for the public. So that's definitely something that we, as our commitment towards the community and the support, and the massive support that we've received from the community, definitely. So the pre-sale will be live for Saitama community, and we talk about the flash sale next. Now this is something that you would have not seen, and what me, MK, Aman, we all decided to bring in is the utility to Saitama token as well as the NFT sales is to bring in to be able to buy the NFTs using Saitama. Now that was something that we discussed and thought like, yes, definitely we need to do this. Whatever it is, this was something that had to be done, and we've bought it. It will be integrated with Saita Pro to be able to buy the NFTs using your bag of Saitama or your USDT, whatever it is comfortable for you. In terms of the NFTs that will be available, it will be 500 NFTs in the first flash sale and 1,000 NFTs in the second flash sale. So that's the allocation that we've kept as of now for the Saitama community. Definitely, in case there are in case there is a huge demand, we will definitely consider the other portions too. But we have to also undertake the other private public and that the community that have been looking towards. So we will definitely have the next plans announced soon. But as of now, the first flash sale and the second flash sale are timed at this one. Next slide. This is something that a moon sheet, a very draft moon sheet that we have prepared, because what an NFT holder gets in terms of investing into investing into the NFTs, and how does it. So one of the best part about NFTs is each NFT that you buy, the holder will be able to buy 5 times of the token allocation. So say a user buys an NFT for $2,250, he will be able to buy the tokens up worth of $11,250. We've planned to price the token at 5.5 cents, and when they get a discount of 10%, so that's going to be at 5 cents. So the number of tokens that are allocated are 225,000 tokens. And in terms of listing price, now this is a very vague, but considering Saitama community, the most conservative number I could have thought was 20x. But definitely we will target a lot more than that. But even at an opening of 20x, that's an earning of $225,000 versus the smaller investment of just 13,500. So that's where we've envisaged the project, that at least this should be the minimum base target that we are targeting in terms and definitely with partnerships coming up like Polygon, and we have one more big partnership in terms of centralized exchange coming in. We definitely I can say we are going towards this goal, but my target is towards the second part of the sheet where we're talking about 100x. And that's something that we want to launch Mazimatic at. MK has been guiding us also in terms of how to target that 100x, and definitely the other Saitama developers. So hopefully we will achieve this 100x, MK.
Yeah, nothing is impossible. It's always timing. I always say it's just sometimes it's a bad time, sometimes good time, but never give up. Definitely, that's why we are together.
Definitely, bro. And in terms of, and Aman also, I think me, Aman, and MK, we've had so many discussions. Our other team also, uh, they are watching us from the other side. Next in the next AMA, they'll be also there. But they've been very supportive in this. Naveen, Vineet, and everyone. Of course, our developer Devanshu, and a lot more. But apart from it, that's more of the investment strategy, that the more detailed moon sheet will be posted on our platform, on our website mazimatic.com, and I will be discussing in detail about how the process is going to work. As of now, we have kept a unlock on listing of around 5 to 10%, but definitely that will depend on the kind of demand that is received. We have been in talks with multiple launch pads for a small allocation just to get their community on the project. But eventually, the listing is targeted to be a debut listing on top 10, one of the top 10 CEX. So that was more on the investment side of the NFTs. So I'm definitely looking forward to a massive demand. By the way, MK, just a last checked when I had today morning in the forms that we have received in terms of NFT waitlist. We have received more than 1,800 entries into the NFT waitlist. So that's a massive number in terms of without doing any AMAs, without doing any much Twitter space, any Twitter spaces for that matter. I think that number definitely the credit goes to you and the team for getting Mazimatic the name towards to the community. And I think now everyone will know much better what Mazimatic is capable of in terms of utility. We've shown the product, we've shown what we are developing, what we are confident of developing, how confident we are of developing it, and we will be releasing the beta version. So I think that time the community will be actually happy that we've delivered before even we talk.
And I can see you're wearing a Mazimatic t-shirt.
Yes.
That looking cool,
Yeah,
bro.
always a proud moment. No, the guys, I'll tell you, it's just not a partnership of only Mathematic and Saitama. It's a partnership for growing more Wolfpack. And how this all works, it's work with the different partnership, different people you know, and especially people you trust. And now their community will also join Wolfpack, and Wolfpack is part of them as well. So no, I'm really looking forward to it. And Karan, can you explain them how Saitama buy burn will work? I forgot
Exactly.
to
I was
ask you.
coming to
Sorry.
the last part of the NFT strategy. Basically, that's the whole thing. What we've discussed is, I mean, what we announced also that 2% of the NFT sales that happen on the Saitama will definitely we will be utilizing it towards the initiative of buyback and burn. We will 2% of the total NFT sales on the Saita Pro we will be allocating towards buyback and burn of the Saitama project. So definitely, MK, get ready for those tokens to get burnt as soon as we start the NFT sales. Definitely, I can assure that the kind of response we've seen in terms of waitlist, those tokens are getting ready to get burnt.
No, no, absolutely. And guys, just to clear a few things, there is a 0% tax in
Yes.
Mathematic. That is
Yes.
something very rare. So can you tell Karan what's that
Yeah,
0%
so
means?
exactly. So definitely nothing towards anything else, but we thought that our utility was strong enough to sustain on its own. So we didn't think of having a tax into it, a tax into the transaction tax specifically on every uh, trade that has happened. And on top of that, because the utility was more connected in terms of gaming and casino, there might be smaller transactions. We didn't want people to go through a lot of tax issues. Okay, how much I'm gonna get redemption in terms of, or what is the tax loss, and where is the tax being burnt, or something of that sort. So from that perspective, we ensured that the tax to be 0% on the transactions. Sorry. But yeah, that's something that we took a decision, I think, at the inception itself.
All right,
Uh,
that's awesome,
yeah.
man. So definitely, if Saitama holder wants to play Mathematic, he can
Yep.
come and play with Saitama token, right?
Definitely. So that's the feasibility that we have bought in with TerraBlock, our partnership, where it allows us to bridge other tokens eventually into the gameplay. And Saitama is no other for us, but definitely the network is different. So we will be enabling that for Saitama as a preferential in the first part, where Saitama holders having the Saitama tokens will still be able to enter the metaverse play in the Mazimatic metaverse. By the way, this is a metaverse, but the gameplay is for all the platforms. So metaverse is definitely our utility, but gameplay is for everything. So it is a revolution that we are bringing in terms of Web3, and definitely looking forward to it.
Yes. I don't know if everybody saw their a short video, and that video, especially with that watch. And always I talk to Aman. That's the best moment I get it when he see the watch and he have an option to go on the land or go to the port. Where
So
did you
by the
got
way,
that from?
watch and everything that is all NFTs. So when you go on our NFT site, These all are the NFTs that you can buy and you can rent it out.
Exactly. So these NFTs were kept in mind considering the crowd that is going to go, or what is the expectation in terms of people when they are going in a casino. Is like, okay, maybe I was there, I have been there, but what I want is maybe I want to wear a Daytona watch, or maybe a RM50 or 150, whatever it is. Now, how does everyone ensure that? I will be able to get it. We thought this is the best way. You can rent it out for like $5. You'll be in the metaverse for an hour, wear the watch for $5, spare it in terms of your Ethereum, BNB, Mazimatic, Saitama, whatever you can pay. And then eventually you come out, you give back. I mean, the watch gets automatically transferred from the smart contract, and there is no investment. These watch costs million, and sometimes it's no worth also spending millions and probably setting out somewhere. So that's what something that we thought in terms of utility, that getting luxury at affordability and at the same time getting a good gameplay. And I wish MK, I wish we could have shown more on the
Yeah.
gameplay, but definitely in terms of gameplay, one more month, and we will be able to show something more intriguing for the community. That's gonna boost their morale like anything. So yeah, that's that. But the current gameplay also, it's totally functionable. The offshore casino has been designed totally. The designing is over. It's more on the models that are getting created, and the multiplayer gaming that's being configured at the back end. And the best part is, guys, the casino gameplay, it's no more AI based. It's a real time casino with a live streaming from back our studios. So the casino, there will be no a kind of cheating or AI mode kind of thing. So it will definitely be a real time casino that will be played. The studio is based the studio is there, and the direct dealing will happen. You will be able to interact with the dealer in terms of what's happening around, and you will be able to interact with people on the table. So that's the entire operational model for the casino. So there is no AI involved. There is no computering involved into it.
All right. And that's most important for any player to play, how safe they are. So now
Exactly.
glad you clear it. And now, guys, in short, if anybody buy the NFT, they are the owner of the casino with some
Yeah.
percentage. So definitely you can sell it once the amount is up, whatever you do it. So, and another current, again, you missed one point, which I'll tell you it again and again. It will be exclusive on Saita Pro. That's
It will
my
be.
baby, Saita Pro always.
I
So
always mentioned,
anything,
I definitely, MK, definitely. It is an Saita Pro exclusive offering right now, and we are excited for the community to, and it's just not the current Saitama community, but we are pushing to get more community towards Saita Pro, to download Saita Pro and be able to access this. Congratulations on the Lunk list LUN Lunk listing, by the way, today. So that's already dragging a lot of community there. I can see the traction in
yeah,
other
thank you,
Telegram
man.
groups that we were
No,
discussing.
this was just actually, I'm telling you, this is something came up and we were planning, and it just got the nice timing, and the way people love it. And I thought, why not another? So yeah, something I'm coming up tomorrow. Yeah, it's not. We'll not announce it, spoil the party. We'll just live
I
it
can hear
like today.
XRP in the noise.
No, no, I'll not say. That's the last thing people wants to guess and take out from me. Impossible. It will come up.
Definitely. Last slide, please. Yeah, so I'll call it one last slide as basically the two things to look out for. I think there's one line missing, but I'll tell it. There's a referral program that's going to come out in terms of NFTs, the details of which will again be discussed over Twitter and our social media handles, as well as our website. It's a very simple program, how a referral program works. So it's going to be on that. We are gonna kickstart a massive giveaway campaign in terms of Mazimatic tokens and one rare collection NFT. So keep checking us out on Twitter and Instagram. I will be announcing this soon. And lastly, MK, I think this is a very recent news also that we've received, like recent as today evening, is we've finalized a partnership with large CEX for the NFT listings also after we complete the sales with the Saitama community, if anything are left. Uh, but definitely we've finalized with them in terms of listing for sales as well as for trade, and it's in top. It's one of the top exchanges that I can say. People have heard the
All
name.
right.
We'll be announcing it soon.
Definitely, that sounds good. I don't think
Uh,
so. You left with something from Saitama. The way things goes, so I'm
Definitely.
bullish, man. So,
Great.
guys, this is what Mathematic. If somebody have any questions, you can ask about them. You write down. I can ask them.
Thanks for giving us the platform, by the way, MK, for showcasing the project as well as uh, with you being part of the not Saitama being part of the project. It's definitely a very advantage for us. So that will be that's a really good part of it, and we appreciate your support on this, mate.
No, no, we are always together, bro. It's just guys. I tell you, I know this guys for long, so something I if I don't fear, you guys don't fear. And this project, the way they brought it, the way they got it, it's awesome. And especially with few clicks, it's still not fair to the project. I've seen the bigger picture of this project and the video. With definitely they'll come up with their best time. So let's hope for the best. So I think if we are done with mathematic, I'll tell you something more. Now we'll talk about ePay as well. So ePay, again, Karan, Aman, and us, we are partners. And being a ePayers together, now you can know what is the best coming out of ePay with the debit card, with the swap, with buying it, not sorry, swap, it's only Saita swap. So just how you buy directly. So everything, Karan, can you explain on this, man?
Yes, so definitely that's something
Karan,
we've
before
been
you start, the most important word just came from Saita Defender. US coming? Question mark.
Sure, sure. Sorry.
Yes,
Next,
it is.
I won't.
Yes, sorry, Aman.
We're trying hard to get it, and it should be live very, very soon.
Yes, as
Uh,
Aman said, it is definitely it is coming. That I can guarantee you. We are the upgrade was something in relation to that, so definitely we are looking at it. There are few issues in terms of US cards because of 3D security not being enabled. I'll be very frank, in majority of the cards. So that's what actually creates the issue for the other countries to accept payments from US. There's no other issue in terms of US and Canada. The only reason is the banks don't enable 3D security. So that's something that we are in at the final stage of discussion, and we should be quickly have an answer on that, and will be switching on the toggle for US and Canada soon. But yeah, apart from it, the EP, as as MK mentioned, uh, uh, just a second. As MK mentioned, yes, the on-ramping part, we are at the back end working. The Saitama launch on ePay was just a basic one to test out the community, but at the back end we've been working hard, and we've got quite a bit of things coming up on ePay in terms of Saita Realty and other tokens, as we discussed, and definitely a few more payment methods also in terms of integration. And with our European license coming in, a lot more features are getting unlocked in terms of payouts and stuff also. So definitely looking forward to that one. Anything to add, MK?
yeah, my only one thing. When is MK card coming out?
Yeah, definitely. So the Saita card will be out soon in terms of timeline. What we discussed in the last AMA also, definitely somewhere around October, November. We should be having that live with us, and hopefully people will be swiping Saita card everywhere. And as we spoke about the JIT payment feature, just in time payment feature, that's what we are planning to integrate at ePay, where wallet balances will be instantly taken into consideration at the time of using your card. So that's something that we are working on, and that technology is very rare to find as of now in the current available cards in the market.
And just to add on, guys, we were in talks today, Karan, me and Aman, about putting a Luna on ePay. So give us some time. We'll be sorting out that all the things which is needed to put the direct buying ePay to Luna with the credit or debit card.
Exactly.
So that will be awesome. And yeah, I'm looking
And
forward to ePay, Mazimatic. So many things are coming. So many things, Paji, are coming.
exactly. I have a few questions, MK, from the team in terms of Mazimatic. So, and even Kat mentioned a couple of questions. So we can, if that's okay, we can
Yeah.
go for
Yeah,
a
let's
couple of
go
questions.
forward to
Yeah.
it.
So one of the questions was to explain referral. Referral is a very simple mechanism where the user, the NFT buyer, will be getting a code in terms of referral code that they can transfer it to, share it with the other users. And at the time when the other users purchases the NFT using the referral code, a portion of 10% of the second buyer sale value will be transferred to the first the referral guy. So that's a referral code mechanism that we're working. It also works in terms of a team building, that you have your own private table set. So the reason we created this referral code was to get a community to buy the NFT all in all, and at the same time make money, make rebate out of the same thing. So like say me, I buy, I tell MK, I know MK is also going to buy, I just give MK the referral code, and the MK gives it to Aman. So in the terms, we are saving some money, at the same time we are getting the NFTs that we wanted for. Apart from it, when is the sale of the NFTs? We will be announcing the NFT dates, sale dates soon. It is in the coming weeks. I can definitely tell you for that. But yes, it's coming soon. We have one more question. Okay, this is for the purchase price for ePay. Can it go as low as 50 or 100? Yes, we are working to reduce the price. The more the volume we see, it's better for us to negotiate with the banks in terms of settling. And definitely, that this is what we told last time also. We will be reducing the price. This was just a start to test the power, to test the impact in terms of how big an impact ePay is creating. We've seen the impact, and we are working on it to ensure that we will offer the best lower prices for the community.
All right. That sounds good. And what are there's a lot of
Just a
questions actually.
second. Those who are not familiar to buy NFTs, how many OMZM? Yes,
Okay,
so
this
we
one. Okay, sorry, carry on. I'll tell the second question.
Yeah, so definitely for those who are not familiar to buy the NFTs, this one it's going to be very simple. We will definitely have videos coming out, explanatory videos that where you will be able to see how you own the NFT, where you will be able to see your NFT in terms of the blockchain. And definitely once the metaverse is live, you will be able to also see how to utilize this NFT. So explanatory videos will all be there. That's not a problem.
All right, there's one question on the 1% tax. Like everybody is supporting Saitama, all the token. So yeah, we had the talks with ePay, sorry, Mazimatic, and as we all know, it's a 0% tax. So there's no way they can buy one from the tax. but we are working on something with a casino where we can have
Exactly.
continuous buyback, buyback burn. It will be continue with the one of the revenue. We'll figure it out. Still, it's early stage, but definitely there is a
There's a plan.
amazing
There is a plan
pipeline is
happening.
coming. Yeah, there's
Exactly,
a
it's coming.
plan. Every
So the tax is because the smart contract is already embedded, and there's no more change that we can do to it. But definitely in terms of the business, as MK mentioned, we are already here in terms of discussion, and we are all a family. Mazimatic, Motion, everyone. We will be exploring a few options in terms of partnerships with Motion Token also. How we can have a multi-utility across the platforms when and the utility still stays within the ecosystem. So that's there.
all right, so that's sorted. And someone is writing, no, please, no credit. Okay, there's no credit card, man. Credit card you can use only buying through ePay. What is ePay coming up with the Saita cards? It's only debit card. So, Karan, can we use Amex or Discover on ePay?
Yes, so MX is Discover is definitely enabled in terms of as of now we are working only with Visa and Master, but we have Discover already enabled. In terms of MX, yes, we will be enabling it from October. We've received the we finalized the commercials. I can say that much with MX, and we'll be activating it soon. A lot more also in terms of these card diners will also be activated, Discover, Amex, and a couple of more payment methods are going to be activated.
All right, Karan, there's another very interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
We Can we have marketing of Saitama and Mathematic in Champion Leagues as it is a
I
most
wish.
watched game? Just I'll tell you guys, these are the any. It's a Champion Leagues. It's expensive. Not now.
I, but definitely MK is one of it's a favorite since my childhood, and I would love to get one day Saitama and Mazimatic there, and be the sponsor along with the music of UEFA. But definitely, as of now, as MK mentioned, it's very expensive. Larger brands are doing it, but hopefully, if the community makes us one day, we will be there too. But thanks, Khalif, for your comment on that.
Yeah, never say never.
Exactly. How long
All
for
right.
casino license for Metaverse? Casino license is already there. It's already there. So it's just the Metaverse that is being built. Definitely, it should be out soon. As we mentioned, the target date is December, and a beta version before that for the community to experience how the Metaverse is being built and what utility we are actually talking about. So there are a lot more partnerships, MK, that we've not spoken about today in terms of the public that is going to be joining our metaverse in terms of gaming and all. So, how the revenue streams will flow for the business and such. But definitely in the coming AMAs, we'll be discussing that as well.
All right. There's a question again. Why Saudi Arabian numbers don't receive OTP, OPT text?
OTP. Yes.
Yeah,
So I
it
think
should be.
this has been issue with only one number. I've spoken to him in person also. Hey Ali, hi. Uh, I have no idea why one number, because there are not just yours, but there are few errors in terms of numbers, and we receive a report from our OTP vendors that okay, these are the error numbers that could not be delivered, and one of the numbers is from Saudi, but Saudi Arabia number OTPs are also being delivered. It's not like none of them are being delivered. There are few numbers that are not being delivered, for which I mean neither I have an answer, neither the vendor has an answer. All we have to do is change the number and try again. So that's what I would suggest you, Ali, in terms of the number is try with another number, and if still it doesn't work, you can write it to support@epay.me and the team will take care of it.
And Ali, just for friendly advice, bro. You can use your wife credit card or debit card for that. Best excuse you got it. So try with that number and that card. Never know it will work. And yeah, give Karan input for that. It worked. Good man. No, I think we are good for Mazimatic, ePay. Everyone was been asking what's happening with the ePay, and yeah, glad today it's started. Yeah,
Exactly.
it's a tech thing, guys. It's everything need to have some update. If you see something need to be, the what do you call it? The AWS size need to be done. Whatever need to be done, you keep doing it instead of having a overload later and crash. You keep updating the system. So this is what all update is for. And again, if somebody miss on the US availability, very soon, within a week or so, the US and Canada will be on.
Hopefully, fingers crossed, MK.
Finger crossed, always, always positive.
Exactly. No, we'll target up. I know we've been missing the US community, and we've been having talks, but we are trying our best to get it live.
All right. All right, guys. If anybody have any quick questions, we can do it, and then we wrap it off. And yeah, I'm sure it's quite late for Aman and Karan here as well. NFT
Sales
and
of the
remain.
NFTs, yes, Sergio. The NFT sales will kickstart soon in the coming weeks. We'll be announcing well in advance, but make sure again. I would suggest is in terms of flash sales, we've seen in our previous experiences also. It does get a bit messy. So in case if that's of an interest, the again suggestion is join the NFT waitlist on the Mazimatic.com website. So we know the understanding of what is the interest all about.
All right, that's awesome. And
All
if
right,
you have something, Karan, you wanna put input in case if you miss something, just shoot us and we can post it from our main channel.
definitely. Thank you.
All right, guys. No, thanks, Karan. Thanks, Aman, for coming up, giving some
Thank you.
small
Thanks,
brief up.
MK.
I know it won't be a first and the last. It's just start. We'll
It's
have a
just a
lot
start.
more coming.
Exactly. This
All
is
right,
thanks,
guys.
MK, for having us. Thank you so much.
No, thanks for coming. Thanks, everybody. Take care. And yeah, have a
Thank
look for
you.
tomorrow new listing. It will be quite exciting. Don't write XRP. I'll not answer you. Let's see there. All right. See you guys. Bye
All
bye.
right.
See
Good
you.
night.
Bye bye.